You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Thank you, Marshall. The future of department stores. Now check it out. I included a link talking about Nordstrom's and whether, they just showed us the future of department stores and everything, right? Because what they did, they opened up something called Nordstrom Local, right? And it's a state-of-the-art store, and it has a full-service bar and restaurant, boutique area with a rotating selection of stylish new brands and complimentary consultations with personal stylists. Basically, it's, instead of having a whole bunch of inventory, they'll just have some stuff just to represent the different things they have, and then you can check it out and then just order it. And I think that might be the future of department stores. I mean, because the old way is going out. And I mean, I've talked about this before, but the old way is going out because you have so many people who are doing online stuff. I have a very good friend. We text each other about 2 or 3 times a day, actually, right? And she works in a fulfillment center of this major department store, right? And she said it's basically that fulfillment center that's keeping the store open. Because what the way they work, when you order stuff online, they don't come out of a warehouse. It comes from the store itself. And as long as the store has it, they'll send it out. So it's basically, that's what the change is. It's the Amazon effect, And thus, somebody gets slick at some point and they'll say, shoot, why don't we just really put it in a real warehouse and stuff and then just have representative brands. People can order this and everything. I mean, I don't think it'll shrink too much because some people still like to try on stuff. But then there's a whole lot of people, if they know what their exact size is. Like, I can order stuff. I know my exact size. I'm a bigger brother. I wear XL, right? I'm wearing XL. So I can pretty much order that, even though I still personally like, if it's anything other than a T-shirt or, some long sleeve shirt, I still prefer to try it on, right? But that's a lot of people. If they know exactly what they want, or especially if it's something that isn't closed. So, but a department store, they can get slick. They can say, hey, why don't we just have the stuff right here so they can look at it, they can feel it just on display. Then we can have some personal stylists here. They can hook them up. Because personal style, you know what? Despite everything, a lot of people still don't know how to dress right. Right. And then, make it interesting. Have a little restaurant or something in here, some food, have them do some nails or something. In fact, I was thinking about that restaurant thing, though, because I remember when I was young, you go to a department store, shoot, they had a full service restaurant in there. Shoot, you go there just for the food. And to me, it's smart. But see, they knew it was just somebody going to be shopping in here all day. Now, I don't know about the restaurant part now. It depends on how they do it because people still ordering stuff online. But I think that's what might have to happen for a lot of these department stores. Now, to be sure, some of them still going to shutter. Some of them still going to close. But they could still stay in business by, just downsizing a bit. Having this good displays up and everything. And that's not even just for the department stores. That's not even for a small store could do something like that. A small store, because you got a lot of these chains out here. They're not department stores, but they smaller. Somebody can come in and buy some stuff, but you could actually do something similar to that. You could just say, hey, you know what? You can just come in, you talk, order your stuff. And I'm willing to bet that'll work. Somebody will do that. Now, people still want to try on stuff, but then people are funny. Sometimes, if you hook up a little small space, right, and just have just displays in there where people can just come in and look, you just keep it open, you keep it clean. A lot of it is just merchandising and the visual thing. A lot of it's just merchandising. I've worked as a merchandiser, so if you make it look nice and everything, one, it does something for the actual business. they don't have to pay as much, or they don't have to pay shipping costs. They don't have to pay for as many people to be in there. You can run, especially if it's a smaller store, you can run it with a couple folks. You don't have to pay security, because what's somebody going to do? Come in there and take stuff off a mannequin or something? And see, that's a big part. That's halfway another video in itself. The security part, or maintaining it, having a bunch of people in there worried about theft, especially theft. Because if you think about it, right, that's a big problem department stores have to worry about, especially this time of year. And in fact, even shipping and stuff. But that's another thing, because you got people who will steal stuff off your stoop. Yeah, sorry for that tangent, but y'all know how I do. I start talking about one thing, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh wait, there's that possibility. But there's a lot you can save money that way. I mean, the main thing is you saving it on people, and you can get some owner or something. The biggest thing you need is just somebody who can hook up a good mannequin or something. And trust me, because I've worked in retail, there are plenty of people, especially men, who will buy something if you hook it up right on a mannequin. They'll say they want that outfit. And I can even see somebody doing a store just like that, just all visual, have a lot of floors, have different hookups, styles and everything. And in fact, when people talk about jobs in the future, and especially we always talking about automation, somebody who stylists, especially in the fashion industry, retail industry, or people can do visual stuff. Because I already know it's already important anyway in the retail industry, the visual. But if they can do that, they can make some money. I mean, and you might get that with the department stores and everything. Less staff, just some merchandisers or some visual people to dress mannequins. And then, just some people to help people do the orders. And it's not unprecedented anyway, because that's kind of what people do in the bridal shop. That's kind of what they do in the bridal shop. There's a lot of places where all you're going to do is order stuff. So that's the thing. See, yeah, we got all these changes coming. But if you in the retail area, and there's nothing wrong, there's a lot of people who got products, they're going to sell clothing products. Clothing products are always going to be there. You got to think, all right, how can I do this? You can even do that honestly. For a lot, especially for people who got online stuff, you could do that even at a flea market or something. Get a little space there, not a regular table, but at some flea markets you can get a space and just have find one of those places where you can get some. You can just start out with hangers or something and have just some displays in there. Shit, you can start a whole business just on some style thing and styling stuff. Right? And visual stuff. In fact, I'm going to talk about that in my next one, all right? I'm going to talk about that in my next joint, right? Because I thought about that because, just to let you know, I had worked as a merchandiser before, so I understand that business. And y'all probably saying to yourself, Rom done did a little bit of everything. Yeah, pretty much I have. So anyway, right? That's it for today. Let's go get that money.